Welcome, X Factory friends and family. Round 2 of Mod 2-Wheel Drive qualifying here at the 2019 C.R.C.R.C MidWinter Championship. This is Paul Sinclair with you today, and we're watching Dakota Phend, who's just been on fire this weekend. Of course, as I say that, he blows the landing of that second triple a tiny bit. And you wouldn't normally call that a mistake, but here in the 2-wheel drive A qualifier, top 10 guys in the nation. I think the story of this race is probably Kaufman, young kid out of the New York area. He's in second. He qualified second in round 1. And here he is running right behind Dakota Phend, going through those 3 rollers. Oh, Dakota with a wreck. That puts Kaufman as our leader. 19.5 out of the young kid. Losi driver, Proline tires. And of course, he goes for his own tumble. Kaufman is leading this race, so that we'll see if the Losi cars stay on top after those 2 little bobbles. Mayfield running third with that Yokomo. He's coming down the left side of the track, heading into the triples. He's looking super smooth with that Yokomo ride. We were talking in the 4-wheel heat, 4-wheel A Qualifier 1, round 1, about how Cavalieri might look with the new Yokomo rides. But of course, Mayfield's been running them for a couple of years now. So you'd really expect him to have them, kind of figured out to his style and his liking. There's such nice rotation out of these cars around that tight right-hander, then on power through that big left-hand sweeper, in through the rollers. Mayfield so much more controlled than he was as a young kid coming up 15 years ago. About halfway through this one, Spencer Rivkin throwing it up to the 2 spot. Let's find Spencer on the track here. Here he is on the left side, coming into the triples. Following his old teammate Cavalieri. Kind of interesting, those 2 were teammates for a couple of years here. Cav was kind of the old experienced one and Spencer the young kid. And I think AE was okay with Cavalieri leaving because they have faith in Spencer as a driver. And we'll really see if any kind of pressure, any kind of being the #1 driver on the team gets to him. Always before there was another guy who could back him up, and he doesn't really have that support here. Obviously, Team Associated is larger than just one guy, but, at the very, very top, it's always interesting. Rivkin driving a very controlled race. He won 2-wheel drive here last year, if I'm not mistaken, but he won it out of like the 4 spot on the grid because he was the only guy who kept his head during the mains and didn't fly off the track. Through that left-hand corner he goes. He's coming up on some traffic. It's hard to make time when you're following people. Kaufman still leading out. Let's go back and find him on the track. He's on the center of the track here, going along the back into that middle double, into the right hand on power. He is still leading this A qualifier. What a step, what a showing from this young man. One of the nicest families you'll ever meet at the track. Down through that right-hander. That Losi car, the new Losi car, just seems to really be carrying corner speed really well here at the Ohio Factory RC track. Traffic getting out of the way for young Aaron. Left side of the track, over the little roller, into the triples. Very smooth, very nice. Little step up around that right-hand corner. 45 seconds to go. I've actually raced Aaron over the years in short course. It seemed like at Motorama, he and I were always battling it out. And it's so cool to see him kind of taking the next step and really making a showing out of it. Very distinctive paint job with that purple in it. You don't see that a lot. That bright orange nose showing the way, though. Dakota in that 2 spot. Ryan Mayfield 3, Spencer Rivkin, Ryan Cavalieri, Joe Bornhorst. Looks like the top 6 or 7 guys are on top 10 times. What a statement from the young Kaufman. 2 in round 1 and a 0 for round 2 if he can hold on to this. That's going to set you up very, very well for tomorrow's qualifying. Looks like this will be the last lap. Let's see if he can finish out strong. Around that left-hand corner, nice and tight on that apex. A little out of shape landing that double, but he's probably got enough time. And across the line. Wonderful job. Listen to that applause. This crowd's pretty pumped.